Alafia, Alafia, Alafia. Ken Obasi, Leslie here. How you doing? It is snow everywhere, you know, and I'm pretty sure that most of us is pretty much snowed in, and that means that you're in the house. You can't get around like you want to get around, So, the best thing to do is just kind of chill out a bit and get some things done, or relax, or just get some sleep, get some rest, whatever, because when I think about being snowed in, or days like that, like this, I think about hibernation. I think about rest, inactivity, contemplation, entropy, or whatever, tapping in. It's really a good time to get quiet and kind of tap into that flow. Because of course, when it gets quiet like this, we get restless. We look for something to do around the house, or there's a lot of mental chatter and this, that, and other, and this is just a good time to get quiet, to meditate, before we do anything, before we deal with any kind of modality or any other situation, is just to do something simple, like get quiet, get to a point where we could defocus, separate from our thoughts, to be able to be objective to our thoughts, do some deep breathing, and go somewhere and do some writing. And I do a little writing today. I got my little journal here, and so I just did just put down some ideas, some things that are on my mind. It's just it's a process of getting balance. The process of ma'at, to balance out things or whatever, it says that, you're not gonna stop thoughts and things and things, but you can become objective to them. You could separate, and and you can get to a point where you're able to let some things flow and channel, and that's what the writing is for, it's just, because we're all going through stuff, we're all going through this, that, and other, and trying to catch up to this and catch up to that, and sometimes, a lot of times, the answer is right there, but we're just too busy. We're all over the place. We're doing too much. Whatnot. Slow down, and sometimes just to be able to, see what's going on. What your your ancestors or the voice that has or letting you know which way to go. So it's just that we need to get to a point of some type of clarity, and because we can read all types of books, we can do all types of modalities or whatnot. We can like practice this and practice that, and get full of knowledge, all types of knowledge or whatnot. But knowledge is nothing without understanding. Until we're able to understand and put it together in a way that it works for us. So it's just that we're in the middle of a snow day and everything. It's just that all the snow and everything is just telling us to slow down and take a deep breath and maybe journal and maybe meditate and get in touch with the flow. I'm in my studio now, and I'm getting ready to do some artwork, and I had some things that came to me in terms of my dreams or whatnot. So I'm going to try to work some things out. So hey, it's just that. Just relax and stay away from any drama or anything like that, and just use this day in order to calm down and get into balance. Thank you. Ken Obasi, Odabo.